posture of the team was very, very calm and collected, and that was important. They didn't get they didn't get they didn't get down when they were down by a couple of goals.
Michael, they're not too composed now. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Have some fun now. Wayne, get on in here. The captain of Team Canada, the man that won the scoring title, as he does in every international tournament he plays. Wayne, that last goal, tell us about it.
Well, you know, they've been lining up on the face-off in our end the same way the whole tournament. They'd like to tie the centerman up and jump in and get the puck, and we had the defenseman tie the winger up, and Merrill jumped in, and the defenseman tried to pinch and threw it up, and I came across and picked it up, and you know, myself and Mario made the play, and Mario put the puck in the net, but Larry Murphy, who played a great game, created the whole situation. He went to the net, took the defenseman, and you know, nothing against Larry, but Mario's pretty good around the net. I threw it to Mario. I knew I was going to give it to him all the way in, and you know, Mario made no mistake.
This was such a close series. Every game decided by one goal. 2 of the 3 go to overtime. What do you felt made the difference, made this team the winner?
Well, I've said it before, and I don't mean to be, I'm not trying to be critical to their team. I'm just trying to praise Canadians. That,
That'll be Glenn Anderson. You can talk to him later.
Just the Canadians, since '72, have been winning on guts and pride and desire. We don't get a whole lot of time to get a system down. We've won this tournament on sheer hard work and pride. We played 6 games with about 3 lines, 3.5 lines. We had a lot of injuries. Nobody complained. We had a great time throughout the whole tournament, and you know, it was just a special win. My grandmother's birthday today. Happy birthday.
Big Wayne, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
The last time thank you very much. You know, there have been a lot of goals scored in this series, and as Roy mentioned earlier, it's not been a defensive series, but one of the men who has been outstanding from top to bottom throughout the tournament, the goaltender, Grant Fuhr. Grant, did they cause you any special problems, the Soviets, anything that you hadn't expected throughout this series?
Oh, not really. We just got off a bit of a slow start tonight, got ourselves behind the 8 ball, but with a bunch of guys that we have, they all dug down deep. You dig down deep, good things happen.
Well, when it was 3-0, what does the goaltender feel like? You're down in the deciding game, 3-0.
You just hope. I mean, you try to make a couple of saves, hopefully keep the games close. If you can keep it close, you know the guys are going to score some goals eventually. Whoa. Who is that?
That's Anderson again. In the third period, in the third period, the team played with so much confidence. It looked like they knew they had the game in the bag, coming out with that 1-goal lead. That's Andy again. What happened in the second intermission? The team came out with so much confidence in that final period.
Oh, we've been down before. I mean, it's not the first time we've been down 2 goals, so I mean, the guys knew we could come back. It's just a matter we had to dig deep. Played well on our end. If we played well on our end, we knew we'd get our chances in their end.
These guys shooting at you throughout this tournament, some of them can put the puck in the net pretty well. Who scared you?
Their big line plays well. I mean, they kind of had my number through the series. And except for the Soviets, the average wasn't bad, but you play the Soviets, things seem to climb a little bit.
What about the rest of the tournament? You played every minute of every game. Would you just as soon have had a game off sometime? And how do you feel right now, physically?
I'm loving it. I mean, the more I play, the better I feel. So, the more games I get in, the happier I am, and things worked out.
Well, Grant and Joy, thank you very much. Congratulations. We'll be right back. Canada wins Canada Cup 87. This is Labatt Canada Cup on CTV. Aim with a bottle of champagne. Brad, of course, he's had a lot of experience over the last few years. Your final thoughts on what we've seen over the last 3 games?
Well, Dan, it seems that every 15 years a script is written for Canada, and it takes 2 teams to write that script. The Russians were there from the start to the finish. This team here was so much character, and they poured the champagne so well. But you got to give this guy, what this club just dug down. They came up with a big effort from the coaching staff down to the players. They never quit. They always went right at the right time. They put it together.
Obviously, that's the key word, character, along with a lot of talent. Hope you had fun tonight. We certainly did. On behalf of Dan Kelly, Ron Roosh, my pal Brad Park, I'm Dan Matheson. Good night from Hamilton. executive producer of Labatt Canada Cup 87 is Tom McKee. Today's game was directed by Michael Lansbury. Labatt
expect you to win, and it was also fantastic to win it here in Hamilton because the people really supported the team tremendously. They're really excited about it, and they were a factor in tonight's game as the second game.
You know how good the Soviets are. They have a terrific hockey team. They scare everybody. Did they really scare Team Canada, or was there a lot of confidence throughout the series?
Well, we respected their ability. Obviously, at some points we respected them too much, and they took advantage of us. But they, I mean, they have an awesome offensive. They have awesome offensive ability to score, and they proved it all tournament. And we lay back at times to take advantage of us. But after we got behind, we kind of tightened things up, and that led a lot to our victory.
Seems to me that the one liability that Team Canada had is that with all these goal scorers on the team, they were not quite as quick to come back as they were to attack, often leaving you defensemen in the position where it was a 3-on-2 or horrors a 4-on-2, and they are terrifying when they cross the blue line.
Well, for the most part, we had a forward coming back helping out, but even that, they're I mean, even if it's 3-on-3, they're deadly. They know how to isolate a defenseman better than any other team in the world I've ever played against, and they do that to you constantly all night. They especially I think Makarov's probably the best in the world at that. He gets you right on him, and then he waits for Krutov to come behind him, and he feeds it to him, and that's what killed us.
Have you ever played a game surrounded by so much speed?
Oh, well, anytime you play the Soviets, it's like that. You're skating.
It's not just the Soviets; it's your own team too.
Oh yeah, I mean the guys really played great, but I think we really excelled behind their goal line. If we kept the puck behind there, the experience of our NHL forwards really paid off, and they dug it out.
We have a lot of talented hockey players in this team. You don't get very many opportunities to actually play with these people. You play against them on banging and crashing all year long. How long did it take to get over the feeling that this is the opposition, now this is our team? Did that take most of camp?
Yeah, it's, I mean, as time went on, we felt more comfortable together. I don't think we've peaked as a team. I mean, even now, we won the tournament, but I still think there's room for improvement. We feel more comfortable together, but we were good enough to win, and that was the most important thing. Just be good enough to win.
You know, you went into the Soviet series really hurting. You didn't have one healthy right winger. The left wingers weren't scoring goals. The centermen were carrying all the load, and you defensemen were under pressure at most of the games. Did you have the confidence starting the series against the Soviets that you actually could beat them?
Well, we do. I think anytime you go into a series without confidence, you're going to lose. And we truly had confidence in ourselves. We know we can play with them. We've had a lot of experience over the years, Canada playing the Soviets, that we know how to beat them. And we knew if we stuck to our game plan, we could. When we got away from it, that's when they took advantage of us.
Well, you won this one. Congratulations.
All right.
Larry Murphy, our guest this morning. You're watching Canada AM on CTV.